See, I thought it was gonna arrive. Well, it said Wednesday, but the guy that and the girl that was helping me at the postal place, they told me that it would be delivered by Tuesday, but I got there earlier, so that's good. That's a good thing. I feel like just relieved that it's there, but also at the same time, I mean, I'm just like it's happening. So we'll see how it goes. And then maybe down the line, like I could be able to travel and be like even more like involved like with any exhibition that I'm doing. But for now, this is where I am. And I feel like I also have to just enjoy where I am. Like enjoy like the process of getting to where I want to be. Because I noticed like before I would be like, I mean, I'm still learning how to be more patient. Like that's one of my flaws, and then also using the word like. That's also one of my like. I have to like just. I have to really like pause and think before I speak, because I have so many thoughts and ideas, and I just want to speak them out. But anyways, where was I? Oh yes, patience. I have to enjoy where I am now, because before I would be very impatient. I would want to be doing the thing. I would want the thing. I would, you know, want it fast, where to the point where I would be, what do you do? I would be frustrated with myself, because I wouldn't be getting the thing right away. And I've learned that through painting, I learned that every step is part of the process. From the idea to putting the first coat to painting like the ugly face, and also learning when to finish, when to let go, right? And allowing it to be how it is. And I feel like that's what's happening now. It's like I'm just letting go and allowing it to be however it is, you know, because I trust that whatever happens, I've did my part, you know, if it makes any sense. So that's where I'm at right now. And it's an exciting part. I feel like it's such. This part is the part that doesn't really get spoken about, right? Like the in between to getting to where you want to be, because that's the good part. Like that's the part that like shows the struggle. It shows the journey, and that's the part that I love watching, especially like in movies or in books. It kind of like gives me like the blueprint. Like, okay, if they are able to do it, then I can do it too, you know. And I hope that's what I want to share with my videos too, you know, to show like the process and the journey and the experience to, you know, working my full-time job to eventually transitioning to something that I really truly want to do in my life, because life is so damn short. It's like if I get like a good solid like 70, 80 years, you know, I will be so happy. Like so what is that word? Satisfied. But you never know. You never know what could happen. So okay. So I know what I'm going to be painting. And I'm so excited about this painting. But before I get on the canvas, I want to sketch it first, and then I'm going to do a small version of the painting so I could get the colors and the values and everything in the right position. And then I'm just gonna do the big canvas, because the canvas, I really want to take my time. It's going to be a lot of layers. It's going to be a lot of shadows, and this painting, I got inspired by, it was a painting that an artist had sent me, and she said it reminded her of my work. And so when I saw this painting, I was like, oh my God, that's like the most beautiful painting I have ever seen. And I want to make it, but like my way, my version of it. So I took a reference photo. It took like multiple tries to get like the right angles, but I think I got it down. And yeah, it's just so perfect. Like this painting, I would love to just hang it in my wall. That's how excited I am to make this painting. And it just encompassed everything that I love about the art that I make. Just like the solitude, the stillness, the beauty, the fabric, the skin. I'm just like obsessed. So I'm gonna be doing the sketch, and then we'll go from there. So So it's gonna look something like that. This is gonna be fabric here. Pretty much fabric all around. And of course, like the breast is here, but this fabric here, skin here, hair here. It's just gonna look so beautiful. But that's basically like the whole outline of it. Some more fabric right here underneath. But yeah, it's gonna look beautiful. Oof. Okay, this is a reference photo. Obviously, I cannot show you the whole photo, but I take the photos because I am a visual learner. So I love seeing the angles, the muscle, whatever muscle mass I have, the angles of the face, where everything aligns, and also with each painting, I try to make sure that everything is balanced. So again, this is a very like a triangle, oops, it's like a triangle pose. So if I am able to see it visually, then I feel that I will be able to put it more on the canvas. Same thing with the fabric. I need a visual reference for the fabric. I also look at the fabric in like, you know, in front of me, and I could see all the ripples and everything. But my goal, ultimately my goal, is to be able to paint like the Renaissance, like how they painted, because the skin is something that just truly inspires me. I'm like in awe of every single painting that I have seen and how luminous and beautiful the skin looks. That is my goal, and I hope that I could accomplish this with this painting. I'm not sure yet, but that's why I really want to take my time with this painting. It is Tuesday, April 15, and I am going to be starting the small practice painting. And also, I am using a simple, minimal color palette, which is good because normally I just put all kinds of colors. But I feel that if I keep the palettes like just very simple, I'm going to be able to remember which colors I blend and mix, so that way I'm able to use those colors for the next painting. So, yeah. Okay, so this is what I have. I'm gonna do a second iteration because I really want this skin to be luminous. So I think I'm gonna have to work with thinner layers, and I'm probably gonna be wanting to do some glazing. It's not bad, but it's not how I envision it. I also had fun with the fabric. I mean, the fabric is gonna be white, but I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna add some red in there. But this is what it looks like. So yeah.
Of the eyeball. And once I found the tear duct of the eye, then I was able to more or less like figure out the size of the eye. Like, I'm definitely gonna be erasing things. So if you are drawing right now and you're like,
Okay, so I'm recording on my iPad because my phone is running out of storage. So I'm just thinking about why I paint women. And as I'm working on these smaller studies, this is gonna go on a bigger canvas, but I'm just like figuring out the skin tones and trying to really grasp I'm trying to grasp how I'm gonna be painting the skin, because I really want to improve so much on the skin tones and the luminosity and everything. But I was just thinking about why I paint women, and for me, my goal is to always capture them in a way where it's almost like an intimate way, like you're peeking in their world, almost like you're noticing them existing in a calm, confident way, right? Enjoying their own solitude, enjoying the mundane of just being, like, right? And I remember growing up, my family and I, we went to the mall and I was wearing shorts, and my mom made a comment on my legs. I guess I had some cellulite in the back of my legs. And for me, I feel like I was always pretty comfortable in my body, and I told her, so, like, women have cellulite, so what? It's not a big deal. But I know she'll always make these little remarks. But I mean, I could understand her. Like, you know, it's more to do with them than really to do with me. But I always felt pretty confident in my body, and even now, as I'm getting closer to 40, like, I notice like my skin and like the little wrinkles and like my grace. Well, there, so you can see. I just love it because it shows that I am well lived and I have so much experience, and you know, for me, that, like, for me to paint woman, like the woman figure, I will hope that when a person sees my painting, they truly see the beauty, right, of what it means for us to exist in this world and what we do for this world. And even then, like, even then, just because I went to the Korean spa for my birthday last month, and it was so relaxing. But not only relaxing, but it was nice to see a group of women gathering in a space for a common goal of just taking care of oneself and really enjoying the body, because when you're there in a Korean spa, you're basically butt naked and you're very much exposed, but it's a very liberating feeling because you know that everybody's there, like nobody's judging you or anything like that. You truly are at peace with your presence and the presence of other women. And for me, that's just so beautiful. And I feel like the more that I paint and the more that I improve on my skills, I really truly want to just capture different different shapes and skin tones and really improve upon that, because that I just, again, like I've always admired and like how, especially even like the Renaissance, how, or like, yeah, the Renaissance, like how they would capture the skin tones. It's just like so beautiful, very like luminous. I really want to do that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm heading to work. Today was very hard to wake up and I want to get out of bed. But here I am. So now I gotta finish the second practice of the painting and yeah, we'll go from there. And also my phone is running out of storage. So I need to buy a hard drive so I could like put all the videos and the photos and everything. But yeah. So I got off work a little bit early and this is what I have. I can't even zoom in. So we'll see. We shall see. I'm thinking this one I'm gonna do like a darker background because I think the skin will pop more. But the skin is getting there, but not quite how I want it to be. I feel like with this one, there's more like depth, whereas this one is just more like flat. But we'll see. It's Friday, April 17th, and I'm heading to work. But I'm very excited because I signed up for drawing classes at an art school. It's for 6 weeks and it's on Wednesdays, my days off. So I'm very excited. I have taken an art class before. It was a figure drawing class with a model. And I believe it was for 6 or 8 weeks. I don't remember. But that class was fun as well because the teacher really taught the students, to see the figure as a whole, not just like as one part, or and it was really fun. I really enjoyed that class. But I feel that I need to take a fundamental drawing class because I know that it will improve my painting. I know that it will improve my paintings. So that is why I really wanted to take a class. And it's only like 12 minutes away driving, so it's not far. So I'm very excited. It's in May, so starting next month. But yeah, we shall see. And then the painting, I'm almost done with the second iteration of the painting. I did a darker background, which I think that's what I'm going to be doing with the bigger painting, only because I feel that it's gonna make the figure pop, like it's gonna make it stand out more, versus if I do like a lighter background. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But I really want to just improve the skin luminosity and the texture and everything. So I'm gonna be watching some more videos and see what else I can learn, because that's my goal with this painting. And anything that I can do to improve my painting that's gonna help me in the long run, I really just want to do and create like a long-term plan. So we shall see. But yeah, it's a very nice day out, and it will be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. So I'm using my iPad again because my phone, the storage is getting low. I think I'm definitely gonna have to get a laptop because I'm editing my videos on my phone, and the storage, like with the CapCut, is taking up a lot of space. But anyways, this is what I have. I'm liking the bottom one, how it stands out more, like the figure with the darker background. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll see how it looks, and hopefully I could play around more with the skin. I'm still not sure, like, but I think that's the fun part about doing these smaller studies. I don't have to worry about messing up a big canvas, so we'll see. I got off work early, and I was just thinking about how crazy it is that it's like where I was to where I am now, and how everything flows much easier when, like, I'm doing the work, yes, but at the same time I'm trusting and open, knowing that I did my part and whatever happens will happen. And you know, I feel calm. And it kind of just made me think of the kind of life that I want as well. You know, I signed up for a drawing class, and it just made me think how I want to be spending my time. You know, how I want to live my life. And even though I'm not where I want to be yet, I can still enjoy the moments, right? Even if they seem ordinary, even if they seem boring, you know? Because there's a lot of moments where I'm at peace, right? And I'm not really doing much, but I'm just enjoying the present moment. And there's just something nice, right? Where I could just come home and be in my own little creative bubble and create without the pressure of the external world. But it's just me, myself, present. There's just something nice about that. And I feel like I want more of those moments.